Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and I know what you're saying. Where's the game? Well, Cuphead has actually a very wonderful and special little intro, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it, so I wanted to start it fresh. Also, might help if I, actually turn on the sound.
By chance they came on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price.
Paid the price.
And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
I feel like that's probably as succinct of an explanation for this game as you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cuphead. As you can see, I've been playing quite a little bit. I'm at 29% on 2 of my playthroughs. I've been sitting here playing it on my own for purposes of review, and I think I might actually be able to squeeze out a pretty good review of this game if I could actually sit down and beat it. As it turns out, this game is really goddamn hard. In the best possible way. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were 2 brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the 2 boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellows can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now how about we raise the stakes," he says with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll and all the loot in my casino will be yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I will have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by the easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. "Snake eyes!" laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose!" The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now, about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. "There must be another way we can repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, mister," Cuphead added. "Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I might just pardon your 2 mugs." "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every single one of those souls. Otherwise, I will be collecting yours." Cuphead and Mugman ran away as fast as they could to see the Elder Kettle to figure out what he could find about this situation. And that's basically the story. Well, at least as far as you need to understand it. Going into the game, Cuphead and Mughead. Cuphead. Wait. Cuphead, Mugboy. Cuphead and Mugboy? Yes. Cuphead and Mugboy are in danger yet again. What a fine pickle we've gotten ourselves into. I know you don't want to be the pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. Elder Kettle advises us to go and get the contracts, but our debtor friends won't be very friendly. In fact, we expect them to transform into terrible beasts. And this potion of potions will give us remarkable magical abilities, which we can learn about inside the tutorial. Now, some of you may have seen this tutorial, and it played very poorly by an unfortunate games journalist. But it turns out this tutorial is a lot simpler than he made it out to be. There's a lot of runny-gunny shooty type mechanics, and then also this parrying mechanic. Anytime you see anything pink in this game, slapping it with my straw hand as I'm up in the air will in fact parry, as well as revive 2-player ghosts, which unfortunately I'm by myself right now, so, you know, no 2 players. You also have a special that corresponds to the regular bullet that you're using. This one shoots kind of your regular spirit guns and then the big spirit gun, and then there are other weapons that will get along the way. And then, of course, collecting guns allows us, coins allows us to buy things from the shop, including other kinds of guns, health pickups, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, we can actually get into the world. Oh, God, Batman ruined my throat. I could feel myself as I was going downstairs. It was just burning. But anyway, so now we're back out onto the main world, and this is where we will begin to wander around and find our way to the next challenge. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but I have a feeling he might actually give us more than that. Hey fellas, looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble, running, jumping, shooting, man. But now I just prefer to be strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. And he gives us 3 shiny gold coins, which along with the one that we got in the tutorial, allows us to go into the shop, lovingly named Pork Rinds Emporium, run by this fascinating pig fellow. And you can get the roundabout shot, where it has great coverage with average damage aimed backwards for maximum range. The spread, which is a great shotgun. And then the chaser, which is long range with below average damage. No aiming required. It's actually a homing bullet type thing. I think for now I want to get the spread because that's actually one of the most useful shots that you can get. Surprise, surprise. Even though it lessens your range by like to 1/3 of what it is normally. You got to equip those new purchases if you want to use them. Look at your equip card, you bums. And so we can actually equip our shots here. Your regular pea shooter and the Mega Blast, or the spread. And the 8-way shot, which is its super. You will also get actual super abilities later on, as well as charms, which allow us to have various potent, potable effects. And I believe that our next step now is actually to just take on a boss. This episode, the Root Pack, leads us in Botanic Panic. I have a feeling this is going to go quite swimmingly. So, this is the way that most of Cuphead progresses itself. It is... Why? My controls are making me go directions when I jump, and that should not be. D-pad left. Wait a minute, why? Did I? Huh. But you see it like... Nope, never mind. Now it's not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It was, for some reason, when I was jumping, it was jumping me left, and unfortunately, it was not helping me very much. But this unfortunate Earth Apple gave me more trouble than I thought he would, and I'm down to one HP left already. And unfortunately, this crying onion, as easy as he is, still has every chance to kill us. I'm gonna switch over to my shotgun for hopefully maximum spread, and unfortunately, though we almost got him down to the final layer, it just wasn't quite enough. Yep. And then parryable. Excellent. So, this game is made up largely of boss battles, and as with most boss battles of this era, there is a pattern to memorize. Most of these bosses have, well, some discernible pattern, even if it is long, complicated, and hard to avoid as you get later and later on in the game. This onion here actually would not be hurt very much by the special for the shotgun. So I'm going to switch over to the regular shot and just nail him with that shit. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! Excellent. And he's gonna keep on crying like the sad little girl he is. Bye-bye. Oh boy. And now we have to take on the final of the trio of the Earth Pack. Where basically the trick here is to stand right underneath his giant eyeball, take down all the carrots that he summons, avoid, 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 and continue to shoot. So, for a first boss section, it kind of teaches you a lot of the mechanics, gives you a nice little variety of enemies to take on, and makes you figure out, okay, there are some weapons that work better against some enemies, and there are some that don't, you know? If you didn't happen to take the spread here, and chose another starting weapon to change to, you might find this fight a little bit more difficult than I am right now. But having done this fight like 4 times already, we got this. And I think that's largely the crux of this game, you know? The intent is that you're probably not going to beat them your first time, whatever boss it is you take on, unfortunately, because, well, they're tough. And their attack patterns are unique and varied and can oftentimes screw you over without a moment's notice. But we beat ourselves our first boss, got the soul contract for the root pack, and can move on to the next one. Yes, Dan, absolutely. Let's see. Our next episode will be Ribby and Croak's Clip Joint Calamity. And we'll take on this boss fight next.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
So I think for this one, I'm actually gonna stay in my regular shots because, well, as annoying as these two Froggy brothers are, I feel like I can get them licked if I stay right here. Avoid, 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 duck, and parry. Excellent. Parry. Good. The more we can parry, the more of my super moves I can go ahead and start saving up early, and then that allows me to kind of progress the boss a little bit. You'll notice that they don't have health meters in the traditional sense. These bosses have phases instead, where you'll go through, well, the first phase where the toads were kind of throwing things at me from one side, and now you see that the tall toad has turned himself into a fan and is now blowing me into the smaller toad that keeps throwing, well, giant, well, I guess smaller versions of Saturn, until I do enough damage to go on to the next segment, which is now. They consume each other and transform into a giant slot machine that gives me a parryable lever. And once the slots come out, oh boy, fuck me. Now I can actually do damage. As long as I don't die to these pucks and balls. Oh, fuck me. Like that. As you can see, we were about halfway through that particular phase, and the only way to kind of know about how much damage it takes to kill a boss is really kind of by guessing, which, you know, I get why. I get why they did that. It makes it nice and clean visually to not have all of that confusing information coming at you at once of the boss's health meter and your health and having to kind of guide through all of that at once on the UI. It makes things nice and clean to just have it be differently animated phases of the fight, like actually physically different, you know, forms. But what it does mean is that as you get to do some of these later phases, well, you're kind of playing the guessing game as to how much damage you've done and whether you need to go ahead and waste your super attack. Like, I don't know for a fact that me doing my super move there at the very end of that last phase actually helped me get through this phase faster, you know what I mean? Or if it was just kind of extemporaneous damage. I think it might, because now he's gonna open his mouth, but I could have just used the supers now to do that much damage. I don't really know. Because unfortunately, it's not like the character models for these guys show damage as you do it to them. You know, the slot machine doesn't begin to show cracks and wears and tears in the lever or anything as you damage it more and more. Good lord, these pucks come out fast. And the frogs themselves don't, you know, show battle damage or wear. And I feel like that's, again, part and parcel with wanting to keep things nice and clean and fresh and stylized. But I feel like, you know, missed opportunity at just a little bit more character that could be added into an already pretty well-polished game. I mean, look at every single background fly right now, which, by the way, frogs are fighting in a fly bar. I just want that to be very clear. Every single one of them kind of has their own story going on there. So, like, the one thing that I can kind of, the biggest praise I can give to this game is that the devil's in the details, and that is not a bad thing. All right, second contract down. Caribbean croaks are in my grasp. And I think that now is a good point for me to go and do my first run and gun mission. So there are actually 3 kinds of missions that I've found so far in Cuphead. The regular bosses on the ground, the run and gun missions, and then there are also some missions in a vehicle? Question mark? And you'll see why I say question mark a little bit later on. All right, so this run and gun section, there are bosses at the end of them, but they are actually more traditional levels, if you will. But I can't say that they are a shining example of where this game, where this game's strengths lie. Unfortunately, I feel like, and this is the opinion of somebody who never really played another version of this game, like a demo build or, you know, a beta or alpha even, or anything like that. But it almost feels like these levels don't fit. Like they weren't made at the same time as the regular boss levels, you know? Because as you can see, there's 3 types of enemies here. 5 types of enemies throughout this entire mission, and, you know, if I'm being quite frank, it could be a whole lot more. 2, 3, 4, 5, just for fun. I think the mission's about to end right up here, and I did not get a chance to do barely any specials. Give me that coin. Wait. Oh man, I was really hoping he would pump out a pink. Pump out a pink. Come on, little mushroom. Nice. Because that lets me, boom, baby, for the big 6. And bravo! Beat our first run and gun, baby. Oh, never mind. It's not this one that has a boss fight. There's another one that has a boss fight later. Yay! 3 parries, 5 gold coins, and an A. Awesome. All I had to do was get out of there with 1 more HP, and I would have actually gotten my first A+ in one of these missions. Damn. I still don't know what happens if you get an A+, because, well, haven't gotten one yet. I imagine something good, right? Okay, I'm going to go back to the shop and see what else I can buy. Oh, I know exactly what I want to buy. I want to buy the smoke bomb, which gives me the invisible dash. My dash will make it so that I evade all damage. So, that's definitely going to be very useful here in a little bit when I can just basically dash through a boss instead of around a boss. Items like that go in your charms list. And once equipped, just kind of get automatically used. Speaking of things that get automatically used. Be gone, spirits. Oh, wait, you're real. I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with ghosts around here, don't you know? Only a nibwit tries to shoot someone who really isn't there. Speaking of places, would you fellas mind moving on? You're spooking the fish. Wait, is this fish trying to catch a fish next to a dick rock? Like, I'm pretty sure this fish is trying to catch fish, and also that rock is shaped like a penis. Complete with 2 giant stones at the base. Oh well. God, that dick structure is right at the mouth of the river. So, my mission here is to protect this urn here in the center of the mausoleum from all of our pink ghost friends. And no, they may look like bubblegum, but they are not chewy in the slightest. I don't like the way that their holes give them 3 dimensions, though. Like, look at the way that their eye holes have depth. It just makes them extra creepy to me. Oh, also, there's little ones with the hat, and they move extra fast. So you gotta knock them out quick. But as you notice, this one's not incredibly difficult. It's actually the first of its kind. I want to say that there will be 3 mausoleums, and each of them I'm going to assume gets harder and harder and harder to defend. But what's inside, you may wonder? Why, gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I am the legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, this should help. Excellent, so we got our first super there. You'll notice that now I got myself a full set of switchable shots, the charm, and now the super attack. So we are one fully full Cup Boy. Let's equip that special. And the energy beam is a devastating attack that spills from your head. It's horizontal only, but can be used in the ground or in the air. Very useful information indeed. Also, hey Kisty, glad you could join us. By the way, it gave you away in the chat there that you joined us. Okay, I'm actually gonna go over here and do the second run and gun mission first before I do any other bosses. Mainly because I'm just greedy and want some money. But also because getting these run and gun missions out of the way kind of makes me feel happy on my insides. They're way tougher than the rest of the game, honestly. Like, there are some bosses that I would rather, you know, would rather take a run and gun mission instead of. But, honestly, like, it has taken attempts to get to the point where I can actually know what's gonna happen here. With some reasonable degree of reliability. Oh, motherfucker. Like, I know that there's gonna be these little buzzing beetles coming down up from the tree, and they're protecting these sections of raw wood, and once you break them apart, we can move on. Excellent. Take it. Take my super bullet. Nice. Now what's funny is I can actually use these guys to kind of farm out the rest of my parries if I so desire. Like so. Kisty, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months, dear. I appreciate it. Ow. Motherfucker. Also, funnily enough, I'm actually really, really close to, wait, can I go back down and, there's a coin underneath this shelf. Okay, I just want to make sure that I didn't miss it. I couldn't remember. I'm actually really close to being able to draw my first Twitch check, which still takes 60 days to fucking get to me. But hey, since April, I have had my funding enabled. Fuck me, I died. And that's not too shabby, as far as I'm concerned. And it was only since August since we've had subs turned on. I think maybe late July. So thank you guys. Your support really will end up helping me keep the lights on and keep us in games. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like to talk about money especially when it comes to donations and things like that, but I feel like at least for right now, with, you know, it really just being us, that kind of transparency goes a long way. And how much I really do appreciate you guys as genuinely my friends. Damn it. That was the one thing I did not mean to do, was use that special attack right there. I was actually trying to save it up for, well, something here in just a little bit, and I'm dead again. Son of a bitch!
Here goes.
Oh, I hate this mission. I hate these run and gun missions, but this one in particular is awful. And what's funny is, I was actually really close to the end of the stage. If you, oh god damn it, noticed by the flags. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, all good. All good in the neighborhood. Let's go ahead and switch over to my spread here, because I feel like that might be a little bit easier to make sure we take out these little flying beetles. Crap. Unfortunately, it's not really strong enough to take out the logs as fast as the regular bullets are. There we go. All good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Fuck you. Not today. Almost died the exact same way. Son of a bitch. Ah! Fuck this tree! I am one angry little birch right now. Ain't no weep in my willow, just all anger. You know, Dan, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to find out once we play game 2. You know, Dan, I feel like you may be right, my friend. These bosses ain't shit by well, some of the Mega Man X bosses just don't cut the mustard by comparison to some of these Cuphead bosses. There's a, oh, god damn it, one coming up here in just a minute that, well, still gives me no end of trouble. Fucking fuck you! All I have to do is make it to the top of this tree. All I have to do is make it to the top of this tree. The rest of the mission I can totally do. I just have to make it to the top of this tree. Fuck that beetle. Nailed it. Okay. So, now we're gonna face our first boss at the end of a run and gun mission. And that's kind of a little preview of what we can expect here in just a second. You. A whole bunch of platforms that unfortunately. Stupid Cuphead! Stupid Cuphead! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Unfortunately, don't last very long because they die in stupid and ridiculous ways. Now just imagine, Kisty, if you had subbed at the $10 level, you would be able to have the salty emote right now. Ah! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That is such shameless, awful whoring. Fuck it, retry. I've already lost 2 points, there's no way. Ah, God, what? That roly-poly totally fell under the level and still got me somehow. That's a bunch of bull honky right there. That's a bunch of bull honky and you guys know it. There we go. All good. Now my question is, how many parries was I able to do? Motherfucker, I'm back to 1 health. Are you serious? I just can't make it up here without getting hit. Twice, apparently. Fuck you. Excellent, that had to be 3. I don't care how many I had coming into this part of the tree. That had to be 3 right there. Unfortunately, that was my entire special bar just wasted. But it's okay, we can get it back. Or at least a few pieces. Thank you. Give me a pink. Give me a pink. Excellent. Oop. Ah! No! God!
Now go!
You know, Kisty, I thought you would really like that 24 karat gold icon. I really wish that I could just leave it on there. I wish that I had more slots, honestly. That I could stick all the things. Oh, fuck me. I need a pink boy in order to be able to get that. Because unfortunately, I can't just parry anybody. I specifically need a pink boy. And I don't think the game's gonna give it to me again. I might have just got fucked. Yep. Game says get fucked. Cool. Okay, well, maybe, just maybe, I can get lucky. Fuck! Why? Why does the one pink have to go right down the tube? No. Oh, god damn it. And then it despawns. Fuck this. Yeah, okay. So, I think it's interesting that this game definitely appeals to the perfectionist in me, that is not satisfied with poor performance in the first half of the fucking level. Because let's face it, not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You get impatient is what happens to you. Literally just made it through that first whole section of without losing one segment of life. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Jump. Excellent. Feeling that part of my problem was staying right there on the platforms as I was going up, instead of just making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. Give me that coin. Awesome. So, let's try this again, shall we? Yes, I know. I'm constantly running around with the shoot button held down, but I blame that on my Mario days, where the shoot and the run button were literally the same button. Eat all of my milk. Oh boy. And so just in a runny gunny platformer, you feel almost it is a necessity to be holding down the shoot button at all times. And you'll notice that the boss at the end of this particular run and gun mission, not that hard. It was a boss. He didn't really have any other tiers or second forms or anything like that, but he was definitely a boss. 3 parries, 5 gold coins, and all the skill level we could possibly need. Excellent. If only I had been a little bit faster. Oh well. All right. Another one down. Let's see where we can go this time. I got 7 coins to my name, which I think there's still one more run and gun mission. Either that or I'm missing some coins from somewhere. No, I think there must be one more run and gun. No, there's not though. I'm missing some coins. From whence did I miss some coins? That's bad. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not like this is my main playthrough anyway. Okay, I'm thinking a next boss we shall go. Because here's one dirty little secret about this game, and the reason why I'm not going back to Porkrind's Emporium right now and buying out the shop. You see these little heart containers right here? Yes, they do give you 1 more hit point, but they also lower your attack damage. That is the dirty little yang to go to this heart's yin, which means the fights usually last a little bit longer, which gives you that additional opportunity to lose that extra hit point that you just gained. So, do you keep your natural power, both strength and health, or do you try and tip the scales a little bit, one direction or the other? Now, I haven't found a way to raise your attack damage at the cost of health, so I don't think it can go the other direction necessarily. But if you choose not to take the advantage of extra health, well, I feel like that's making a handicap without really even having to try. Okay, second form time. This gives me the chance to 1, 2, 3 parries, and take my milk. I'm assuming that's milk. I'm hoping that's milk. Whatever creamy white substance comes out of the top of this cup and straw. Fuck you. Oh, really, Kissy? This is the boss you hate? Hup, Well, I'm gonna fuck his world for you. How does that sound? Oh no, he's gonna punch. Ah, he hit me. He hit me with his extra long reach. I don't like it. Ugh. I don't like it one bit. Ah! God damn it. Okay, here's the good news. That was actually his hardest form. Now that he is transformed into a giant tombstone, I feel like it's actually way easier. You take all of my shots. Wait, bam! Oh, that special that hits him literally all up in his fez. Woo! Nice, nice. Almost done, almost done. He's gotta be almost re-dead again, right? Excellent. Oh, really, Kisty? About 40 minutes, huh? There you go. Now that being said, I did spend about an hour on him last night too, so yeah. We just chopped that gravestone right in half. Yup! Or should I say, Cuphead! Excellent. And that is Goopy Legrand. Down and done. Question. There is another boss before I go up onto that giant plateau, which is going to be really annoying. Speaking of incredibly annoying, this is actually one of my favorite bosses that I've fought so far. He is mostly difficult. But watch these animations, you guys. Seriously, this is what super smooth looks like. But it does give me the opportunity to talk a little bit about hitboxes and why this game is not quite as perfect as it could be. Oh boy. You'll notice that this particular boss, well, is the first one that has a hitbox that isn't his entire body. He doesn't take any damage if you shoot him in the stalk, or it would seem like in the very bottoms of his petals. You'll notice that when my shots kind of go, so they kind of do like the daggers in Castlevania, where they go up and down in 3 lanes, you know? Ooh, really? Final form time already? Awesome! But, ow. If you just try and shoot him, you'll notice how some of those shots were actually going underneath his petals and offering a very bad time for yours truly. Take all of my milk. It does a body bad. Bam. Oh boy. We had to avoid that nasty pollen. And got ourselves a knockout. Yes. But yeah, and so that goes along with Cuphead's hitbox, which is a lot smaller and basically is shrunk around the mug and also the body, not really his extremities, which makes those pixel-perfect parries that you have to do a lot more difficult because sometimes you can't see around his appendages. You know what I mean? Cagnation. Excellent. I will take him, and I will put him in a vase with some water and some plant food and keep him healthy for weeks to come. And now I can go on upstairs. Hello, my friend. What's that? You two want to fly in a plane like I do? You're not sitting in the cockpit till you study those blueprints, buddy. The aeroplane blueprint. So, hold X to shoot. Hold B to use your special, which unfortunately won't let me do right now. And then hold A to parry, of course. We have the parrying. And then right trigger actually shrinks you into a tiny little plane. Big plane, tiny plane, big plane, tiny plane. And increase your speed to allow you to dodge a lot easier. Now, I think it looks like you actually end up going from top to bottom at about the same speed. No, that is a little bit quicker. Just a little bit. But I agree, Kisty, the tiny plane is really cute. Okay, time to take on the final boss of this section. If I can beat this before we finish tonight, I'll have beaten the first act in under an hour. Not too shabs. But this particular boss is the bane of my existence. Hilda Berg, the Mistress of the Skies, is my least favorite boss that I have come upon so far. She is a giant blimp, of course, that rampages through the sky, creates constellations, takes the form of those stars, and right now is in Tauros, as you can see. The rampaging bull is gonna try and gore me, but really, she's just boring me. Hup. Take my big giant explosion all over your face. That was my super attack when I'm in plane form. I basically turn into a giant atomic bomb and can launch myself at enemies. It's kind of great. Next constellation, the Gemini. Gemini becomes super annoying in that they fire out this little, I would say black hole, but it doesn't suck me in. It kind of just makes a spiral of shots for me to avoid. And around and round and round we go. Where we stop, I think we know where this is going. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna try and summon these tornadoes, which fortunately I have a way around. Big giant explosion, which should make her go ahead and transform into her final form. Yes, silly, silly. The goddamn moon. You guys, this girl is the goddamn moon. And she also summons space invaders, which try and tractor beam me up, but they will be less than successful. Let me go ahead and fire that off. Fire off again. Fire off a third time. And we got ourselves a knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yes. Hell yes. I fought that bitch for 45 minutes over here last night on the couch. And I just ruined her in 1:46 with an A. With an A. I am so proud. I am so very proud. I'm a proud little Cupapa. Yay, Cuphead. All right. So with that 5th Hilda Berg soul contract, we can now go down to the beginning of the next aisle. The Dye House. Yes, yes, King Dye is still around. Also, did I mention that he has the best theme song out of everybody?
Mr. King Dice, I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure that I definitely brought you all the contracts, King Dice.
Haven't worked assiduously.
Looks like you really put the kibosh on them debtors. You can head on over to the next aisle. Plenty more marks for you to lean on there.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. I'm Mr. King.
And with that, we go to Inkwell Isle, Act 2. Guys, hang on! Thank the stars I caught up with you. I believe I found a way out of the mess you're in. Hot dog, you have? Your strength is growing. You'll soon be a match for that no-good King Dice, and maybe even the devil himself. Golly, you really think? I do, but you'll never get close to that devil unless you have those soul contracts in hand. Only then will you get the chance to turn the tables on that fiend. So when the time comes, do the right thing. You know, Harwood, the music in this entire game kind of has that feel. The 1920s and 30s music, and it's marvelous. It really is. Hi there, Barbershop Trio. If we can't find our fourth member, we'll never sound right again. Oh, the Barber Pole Quartet just can't sing. If we spot their pal, surely we have to tell them about it. Ooh, what's this? Through all your battles and all my rhymes, you have failed and perished 7 times. Mwahahaha. Sweet. So it looks like we'll get kind of a readout on how many times you die throughout the game. You wanna maybe keep doing a couple more? I feel like keep doing a couple more. How about the carnival kerfuffle? So now we are firmly beyond the regular bosses that I've fought before. God damn it. These are new. Haven't fought these guys yet. So I have a feeling I'm gonna die a lot here before this gets any better. Dodging that, dodging car. Yeah, they're called dodgems in the UK, okay? Just because I couldn't remember bumper car in the moment doesn't mean I wasn't gonna call them by a correct name. Just not our correct name. Interestingly, can I, oh, shit. Say, I saw a pink dog balloon. Can I, yes, you bet I can parry off those things. Boom, baby. Nice, okay. What about, oh, I guess we're just gonna stay here, huh? Oh, wow. I just parried off the nose of the fucking roller coaster. Because it was pink. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me a lot of Bart versus the Super Mutants, where you had to spray paint all of the purple things. Fuck, I'm dead. But that was definitely third form, right? Cool. So if I can just avoid losing life stupidly in Form 1, maybe we can last a little bit longer. Whee! Okay, I think we should be able to do enough damage by the time he zooms back over here. That should be the final run for the bumper car. And now we gotta watch that roller coaster as it comes back around. But now that I know I can bounce off the front of the roller coaster, actually makes getting on it a lot simpler. Fuck, not gonna parry off that thing. That one's not pink. Good job, jackass. All right, I think that's all the parries that I really need to do, unless, well, later on I need the special to do this. Yeah, buddy. Take all of that special. Pink parry. Pink parry power! He's gonna come down with the green one again. I think there's a gold one too, if I'm not mistaken, that shoots up a little bit different of a pattern. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's the gold one. Shit! It just, they come out so fast! You don't even have time to get around them. Is that it? Is he dead? No, he's not dead, because level's not over yet. Oh my god, he's Beetlejuice. He's one of those fucking, one of the swings. The tilty swings. The tilty swings that spits out dudes. Little penguins. Oh, look at the little baseball throwing penguins. How cute. Oh my god, the fucking, the train just came and took them all out. And that clown just turned into a very sad clown. And a very dead clown. And a very soulless clown. As we kicked his clowny booty. Excellent. Now he's Marcel Marceau. Ah! Yes, I know he was a mime. Shut up. Beppy the Clown. We got one contract down. Cool. Who's next? That's the wishing well. I don't need to go over there. I wish for more lives. Nope, it's not gonna help here. The pyramid. Midway mystery. And then good timing, fellas. I just added an upgrade to your aeroplane. You can now wallop your foes with bombs. Nice. Just switch your weapon whenever it strikes your fancy. Huh. So, with a plane, I finally have switchable weapons here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do the pyramid or the candy house? Pyramid? Candy house. Pyramid, candy house. Which one's it gonna be, ladies and gentlemen? Where do you wanna go? Kisty wants to go to Candyland. You got it, girl. Baroness Von Bonbon in the Sugarland Shimmy. Let's see what kind of sweets this treats. Oh boy. She definitely just gave the off with their heads symbol. And we are not a fan. Oh god. That jawbreaker's coming to break more than. See if I can maybe. Yep. Oh god damn it. Keep using the spread here to stay ahead of the game. Oh nice, look, it keeps breaking down into smaller and smaller layers. Bye little guy. Nice knowing you. Oh my god, it's a waffle. That is a delicious, syrupy, buttery waffle. That's one awful waffle. Oh boy. I need to make sure that we stay away from whenever it does that. Straight off the iron, too hot to handle. Let's try that again. Okay, so jawbreaker. Is it? Okay, jawbreaker and waffle, huh? I wonder what the third thing's gonna be. This is certainly not part of a balanced breakfast. Okay, next, oh sugar queen. Oh my god, it's a gumball machine. That's not a waffle. It's also spitting out multicolored gumballs. Not a single pink one. It's pink jelly bean. Nice. I'm glad my instincts are right sometimes about this game. Basically, literally anything pink. They were not kidding. Except for her house. I can't parry off of her house. Oh my god, it's a cupcake. It's a cupcake that splatters in a big giant AoE, and she's got a shotgun. Cotton candy shotgun. That's new and interesting and different and fun. I give this game a lot of credit for just the weird and wacky that it has in it. Now what, Queenie? You and me? Oh my god, the castle's crawling. You boys, the castle's crawling. You boys, the castle's crawling, and she has launched her head. That's one creepy candy castle. Oh man, and of course you would come out first this time, wouldn't you? Oh, fuck me, he's already hit me twice. I feel like you were the hardest and most unpredictable. Well, most predictable, but also least predictable. Shut up, you know what I mean. Ah! Fuck. Who else besides you guys saw that coming? I know, really, Kisty, that's a bullshit. Okay, here we go. This guy was not too hard. Especially with, you know what he reminds me of? The little plant dudes from the Guardian Legend that spouted off in that exact same kind of pattern. And all you had to do was stick close to them and just keep firing until they were dead. Which, you know, usually didn't take long. At least not with me. Wee-hoo! And, oh god damn it. I wanted to parry that jelly bean. How often have you ever heard that said in games? I want to parry that jelly bean. Boop, got it. What's up, sugar tits? Oh boy. That sweet, delectable maple scent. Hep. Betrays a much more sinister backside. We'll destroy her cotton candy shots. Come on. Get to the buttery center, boy. Ho, 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 ho. That double invincible dash definitely just saved my ash. Are you sure, Kisty? Because I feel like it has a pat of butter on top, does it not? Is that not butter? I feel like that's butter. Oh my god, that's a big old peppermint patty. Okay, I feel like if I can just make the head keep going kind of back and forth like that, it'll never really have the chance to catch up to me. Also, special! God damn it, fucking bullshit! How am I not invincible when I come out of that?
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
But then what are the wings? If not syrup and or melted butter. I feel like, and especially considering that it said hot off the iron, but too hot to handle, that's definitely a waffle. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kisty. A chocolate bar would definitely fit more with the motif. But that's a waffle. Okay, 2 HP left. And it should be time for one last little waka waka. Huh, but it's okay. Like the ghost of Pac-Man's past. Yep. He can't keep up, baby. Ah! God damn it. He's being a real power pill right now. All right, Queenie. It's time to do this. Let's switch over to long range, because I have a feeling that we might not be in shotgun reach as much as we may like. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I have no idea how I avoided the head. I didn't avoid. Ah! Ah! More like peppermint shit instead of peppermint schnapps. Shut up! I'm really mad. My jokes are not gonna be as good right now. There we go. That's the him done. I gave those gumballs the slip. Ah. See? See? I got it back. I got it back. Oh boy. Now for this muffin. Woohoo! Jesus. That's some clutch maneuvering right there. That was clutch. I think I got hit. I'm pretty sure, yep, got hit twice. Fuck. Less clutch maneuvering than before. Definitely way less clutch. Okay. I keep hitting him while he's on the ground with that shot, which is surprising considering the hitboxes for like the flower and stuff. Nice. Able to pair. Fuck! I meant to dash and I accidentally hit the super button instead. That one was actually my own fault. You know what this song reminds me of? In The Mask, when they're at the Oingo Boingo Club, and Jim Carrey has his big dance with Cameron Diaz. Okay, come on. Come on, you big giant palooka. Oh boy, nice, made it. Nailed it. Totally fucking nailed it, dude. Please don't be the cupcake. Whatever this third one is, please don't let it be the cupcake. Good. Jawbreaker I will take all day long. Jawbreaker is no problem. Even though he's literally the one that killed me the last time. Excellent. Oh, fuck. I fell on the little guy. How did I fall on the little guy? Whatever. Okay, now it's just me and old Queenie. Excellent. And I got off that third parry, too. Beautiful. Take my milk! Good. I feel like that's a good start, right? That's got to be a good start. Thank you. Come on back here. Now I can stay up here while the peppermint patty comes out. Excellent. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. Oh, fuck. And now the head's going to go away. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, maneuver 5, and get her. A knockout! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Fuck that queen! Fuck that queen right in her royal patootie. Time to make that sweetness sour. Excellent. Brand new B is a new record. And it opens up the path to the next area. Baroness von Bonbon. I've yet to actually beat her. Beautiful. I've yet to actually play her. Well, what do you think? Are those new bombs the cat's pajamas or what? Ride closed here. Another run and gun mission. And unless you can't catch me unless you take a shortcut. That's when some punk kids said last week. It's the only way they could have beaten me to the ride. Say maybe you could show me where the shortcut is around here. There's a what? Oh my God, there's a shortcut. Holy hell, there's a shortcut. What is over here? Well, hey there, fellas. Come to watch my little show, have ya? They say juggling is a bit like a parrying. Tough at first, but soon you can string them together swimmingly. Hoping to get 4 someday. Yeah, 4 in a row. That would sure be something, wouldn't it, buddy? I want to say there's actually an achievement for getting 5 in a row. And that brings us all the way back around to the start. Huh. But curiously enough, I still haven't seen the 4th barber pole quartet boy. But what is the fiery frolic with grim matchstick? The dragon of the tower. I'm curious. The design on this particular area has, oh, we're a dragon in the sky. We're fighting a dragon in the sky on clouds that move. Oh boy, he's got eye lasers. What dragon has eye lasers? I've never heard of a dragon with eye lasers. Oh shit, there we go. That's more traditional. Breathing in the big giant fireballs, making his tail come up and penetrate. This is what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, look at that tail. Crap. I see he's got some serious heartburn. Oh boy. Jesus, he flies through like a shot. Like, well, why is there a literal flame parade down there? And is it going to attack me? These are questions that I have that I must know the answer to. Oh boy, yes, they are going to attack me. Boop. Excellent. You know what? These little flamey boys can keep coming as much as they please. Boop, boop. Ow. Oh, you know what I'll bet you would be a much better weapon for that section? My regular shot.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go.
I'd rather be chasing down the dragon than riding the snake, Harwood. Or the white pony, that's for sure. Yep, drop down. Oh, fuck me. That dragon knew exactly where I was trying to jump to for safety. He planned that. You shisty shyster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. And use the supers. Use the supers. God, that's as fast as the dragon fell at the end of season 2. Or at the end of Game of Thrones. Like that Jesus Christ, man. That thing goes across like a rocket. That is terrifying. God damn it. So sorry, I didn't mean to put you in the hot state. Also, I love that there's a little flamey conductor to that particular parade. That's hilarious. And, oh man, could not parry those eye lasers to save my life. I feel like these platforms keep getting in the way of doing that. Ah, motherfucker. It was either get hit by the tail or fall. And honestly, I had already done the first one already. Fuck. Can't parry from underneath it. You don't have enough time. Okay. So that is the biggest, baddest part about being only able to parry in the air. If you need to parry something that's literally right above your head, guess what? You're fucked. It would be nice if you could parry on the ground. Maybe like if it didn't give you the card or something, you know? If you absolutely had to give it a negative effect. Use my Cuphead. Ow, fuck. I feel like if I used my Cuphead there, I should have extinguished the flames. Should I not have? Wait for it. Ah, I see which ones are gonna jump now. It's the ones with the little mad faces. Look at the little flamey guys. They're so cute. They got such adorable mad faces. Wait for it. Yep. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Got him. Excellent. Thank you. We got another jumper. I'm too busy trying to shoot the dragon in the face, and that part was almost over. God damn it. And I'm not watching the flamey boys up underneath. And they keep sneaking up and forming my nethers in a way unbecoming a gentleman such as myself. My couply stature. More eye lasers that I can parry. Beautiful. We've already got ourselves a special. And I think I'm gonna save that up for when we, oh god damn it, go to the next part. Yes, 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 I know. Get you some tums, sir. Whoop. I feel you might have an ulcer. Something burning you from the inside out. Here we go again. Now let's see if I can get off this special without actually killing myself afterwards. I feel like when I did the special last round, I ended up inadvertently falling to my doom. Just by virtue of the fact that there was nothing underneath me when I finished doing the move. You know what I mean? Oh man, but I had enough saved up for a special move. Oh, there we go. Now I'm hitting. Now we're cooking with gas, which I figure is appropriate phrasing. Considering what we're doing right now. Awesome. Final. Oh my God! It's a high dragon. I don't like this. I don't like this. Not one bit. It's so bad. Oh my God. My chances of death just tripled. Yeah, I can't parry those eye lasers down there, dragon. Thanks, you bag of dicks. Oh no, here comes the tail. I've seen how this hentai ends. I'm not getting grabbed by that tail. Really? More eye lasers? Huh. I guess I never really let him live through this section long enough. Yes, yes, yes. Shoot out more meteors so that I may strike at thee. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong, Kisty. You're absolutely not wrong there. Oh boy! Incoming flamies. Okay, let's see if I can make it through this section with all three of my hooks. Because I feel like I might need them. Hoop, all of my hoops, and all of my oops. Oh shit. And I just lost a hook. Oh, here he comes. Shit! Ah! These little flames really burn my hide. Oh no. Oh no. Bad, bad. Bad, 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 bad. They're doing the bad thing again. You guys, they're doing the bad thing again where they become three of them. And I can't, oh god damn it. I can't shoot the bubble if they're flames or else it goes out into a cross pattern. Ah! It's bullshit. Although I do appreciate how quickly it is getting back into the next round, you know? So you really don't feel like there's a whole lot of time wasted when you die, because it really is a win type situation, especially if you're fighting a boss that you haven't before. Oh boy, that tail's gonna be in a bad spot. Yep, retry.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
Also, I know that narrator's been saying this match will get red hot throughout the entire game, but I feel like that's especially appropriate here. None of our other bosses so far have been fire-breathing dragons. And also laser eye shooting, tail wagging, meteor throwing dragons that are also Hydra. Okay, incoming eye lasers that we can parry, parry, thrust, thrust. Good. This should actually be the end of this phase. Bye. Good. I'm wondering if I shouldn't, well, no. I'm gonna go ahead and use this here because I do regain some special. Oh, god damn it. Just as I deal with these guys. Motherfucker. I'm already 2 health down. And this section's done. Cool. Hydra. I do love how one head is all kind of doofy. One head is definitely a lot more badass, and the other head is the one that has been thus far, you know? Oh my god, he turned into a giant flamethrower.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
I am not a fan of how much heat this level's bringing. God. I knew that this was gonna be rough, okay? I mean, we kind of skipped a whole bunch to get to basically what was probably the final boss of this section. But that doesn't mean he has to suck this bad, does it? Jesus! Upcoming tail. Cool. Okay, that whole section without taking a hit. Let's see how we do against the flamey boys. I need to get down just a touch lower. Fuck me. And let's do this thing. There, dodge, parry, duck, dive, dodge. I wish that there were some, fuck, pink flames. I died again! I wish that there were some pink flames for me to parry, because then it might help me be able to maneuver a little bit. If I don't happen to maybe see one jump in time, it might just so happen to be a pink flame. But no, once you get past the eye lasers, your chances of parrying on this boss are gone. Are gone. Just gone. Bye-bye. Sayonara. See you Sunday. I think that makes 2. Uh-oh. Nice. I was thinking that tail might make more trouble for us than it's worth, but fortunately, it stayed to the very, very back of the place. Now, if only I can keep getting ones that are about, oh, god damn it, this low. If I can keep them at right about this area, we'll be good. Oh, god fucking shit, damn it. Are you serious? My porcelain surface is not made for that kind of charring. Stop it! Stupid flames! God! Sorry. Getting a little hot under the collar. How did I fall and take, oh my god. That might be the stupidest damage I've taken this entire playthrough. Are you kidding me right now? Ah! Made it. Totally nailed it. Had it under control the whole time. That was my plan. Come get some, big dragon boy. Also, I just noticed that we're kind of going around in a giant circle because the tower keeps going around and around and around and around and around. And I think that's really cool. I had not noticed that up until now. Woo! Fuck you. Ah! Fuck you! Dodge that bitch. Wait for it. Come on, come on, come on! Stupid dragon. Stupid dragon, finish the face! Awesome. I think you just saw one of the scenes where BJ and she bang a few things out. Ah! I knew about that stupid freaking fire blower and I didn't even think to dodge it. I'm just a slow roasted porcelain boy. Not a fan. Fuck it. Oh no. Well, that's what I get for just saying fuck it. and use them a special from the beginning, not knowing whether or not there would be a landing surface on the other side of it. At least now I get to go ahead and get a few more parries off. Excelente. And can go into this final section not empty-handed. Well, second section. Oh, you mean the one where BJ totally starts eating her out right there on the workbench? Yeah, that's, whew, hot stuff. Hot stuff right there. So I feel like we're all adults here. We can talk about adult things, right? Ah! Ah! Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, god damn it, and I still fell onto them. How? Bullshit. I'm calling the shittiest of bull right there. Okay, so I'm thinking that there's a certain number of these fireball shots that go off before the flamethrower comes around. I'm gonna guess 5, probably. So if I can actually get to the Hydra and, you know, be able to fight it again, maybe, just maybe, I might be able to suss out a pattern. God damn it, fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Not gonna lie. It makes me wonder just how much is going to be in Wolfenstein 2 and whether or not we'll actually be able to stream the fucking thing. Although I still stand by what I believe are Twitch's rules, which that nudity in a game kind of can be overlooked as long as the nudity is not the focus of the game. Like it's not a game made specifically to get to parts where you see nudity. Like Senran Kagura would never fly. Never in a million years. Because literally the whole point is to get him into the boobies. Now, you know, that's with the way that it's currently modded. It would never fly. But, oh god damn it. Something like Wolfenstein, where it only comes up a couple of times and it's done kind of tastefully and you don't really get to see a whole lot that you wouldn't get to see on your average after 11 movie, you know. I feel like it gets away with a lot of stuff.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Oh, Dan, you'd be amazed at the kind of attachments they have these days. Even for your most basic wheelchair. I just grossed myself out a little bit there. Okay, let's stay behind the tan. But in front of the meteors. Crap. Almost got right there. All because I wanted to get a little bit greedy and shoot him a few more times. Okay, all good. All good in the neighborhood. I'm gonna very carefully get my way through here, never stepping foot on any one of those bottom level clouds unless there are absolutely 0 left. How about a dousing? Oh god damn it, there are absolutely 0 left. Excellent. That stage is down. 2 HPUs left. Let's see what kind of magic we can make. I feel like staying on the low is not exactly the best thing to do. Okay, that's 4, 5. Here comes jets. Here comes the jets of flame. It's coming. There it is. Beautiful. So what other attacks do you have? Yes, I know. The bubbles of flame. Bubbles of flame. Yada yada. Uh-oh. 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 Jesus. These clouds are getting fewer and farther between, and his shots are getting faster. Yep. In come the flamey boys. Cool. Seems like the low road might be the way to go there, because then I can still shoot them in the face. Uh-oh. God damn it. Oh, I have to be so close. How much more? How much more is there? For the love of fuck, how much more? Woo! my friends, was awesome. Okay. I think that's what it is about this game. It's the satisfaction. It is absolutely the satisfaction from kicking ass and taking names. Here's the problem with the specials, Dan. You're not invincible as soon as you come out of them. They don't necessarily reliably plop you down on a platform in that particular stage. And also, they're really slow to activate. So, it's a risk-reward type situation. I had one HP left. If I had played that poorly, we would have started over again. So, you know, that's the chance you take. And Grim Matchstick Soul is mine. Beautiful. Connecting the Rainbow Bridge over here to Professor Time. Have you spoken with Quadratus, the watery being across the aisle? That is something few others can claim. Quadratus, the most mathematically perfect of all professors. And it seems like we've got a second mausoleum here.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Nice. Mausoleum 2 requires more ghosty parrying. Okay. I'm wondering if this will actually, if Mausoleum 3 potentially could be a stage where we could get the mythical parrying 5 times without landing. I believe there's an achievement for that. Excuse me. Keep your creepy ghost hands away from my urn. Uh-oh. I saw you kind of twirling in at a circle. No, ma'am. Get out of here, Miss Pack. Oh, uno, dos, tres. Oh. Hep. Get out of here, fool. See, she's gonna come in even closer. Beautiful. Excellent. Hep. And around she goes. Where she stops? Right the fuck there. Awesome. Come on out, Mr. Ghosty. It's safe. If I knew if I rooted around here, sacrificed something special for you, I didn't think I'd get trapped again, though. Thanks for saving me again. Here's another super. Super number 2. Which I'm gonna guess is probably a vertical super, because our last one was a horizontal. Invincibility. What? Cross the astral plane to become invulnerable for a short time. Neat. Okay. Interesting. So, do I only have 2 more bosses here? Oh, I can't go through there just yet until I beat the pyramid, it looks like. Even with the Bifrost completed. Because I've still got to beat the birdhouse. And I've still got to beat the pyramid. But I'm pretty sure that I've done the rest of them, right? Entering the die house, what do we see? That I have 2 more bosses in front of me. Before we can pacify Mr. King guy, get on to aisle number 3. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is not going to happen this evening. We have come to the end of yet another stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed seeing a little bit of Cuphead. This game is super great, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to put some thoughts into a succinct enough form to be able to actually get my first review out in quite some time. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I can get that done sometime next week. In the meantime, join me right back here on Saturday when I believe we should be picking up right where we left off in Batman Arkham Knight to tide us over until either South Park or Wolfenstein 2, one of those other games comes out this month. So, join me right back here, same Tim time, same Tim channel, on Saturday night for epic Batman adventures continuing, just not in Telltale form. My name is Tim Leftwich. You can watch this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich or youtube.com/TimLeftwich, where you can find the VODs every single time we air one of these stupid streams. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. Keeps the lights on, keeps me in games, you guys in entertainment. As always, see you next time.
Don't mess with
Bye.
King Dice.